Hi, first of all, this here is a template that is also on ZEP4 Room. It's a template for your semester project. We can have a look at these here before we go into it. Edit bar stop, boundary condition, and perhaps we can view the time series there. And then you can see how much energy there's going into the city. And here we can have a look at that one. Edit boundary condition, and then we got a temperature and a flow, and we can look at that. Alright, we were supposed to do this task here, so let's see if that's doable. First of all, then I clean it. It's done by this here. Let's press erase. Bygone. And I just wanted to look at something here. Start setting. We want that one in cycling. No, it's alright. Well, then we're going to build the model. I'm going to insert plant. That is there. And then we have a node here. Node. And so a node. Insert node again. That is right there. We have to pipe them. That's there. And insert an accumulator tank. Then it has to be right on the node. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Perhaps we should edit first of all the accumulator tank. Let's say what do they want a hot temperature and a cold temperature, and volume hot fractions in cubic meters 1. No, let's see, we don't want to give it any informations. Let's go to data, and we have the heat loss, total volume, the outside temperature, and we're gonna add a time series here at our power plant, edit plant, boundary conditions. We need a static pressure, go into 5, and then we want a control node also, and let's see, that is node 1. It's going to be our control node, underscore 1. We're going to put in pressure change there, and we're going to need a supply temperature. We go out with 90, for example. Then perhaps we can add a time series. How many kilowatts we go out with? We can go out with a right click again, create by value, and let's say that we go out with 300 kilowatts. So it's a flat line, and we're gonna add some demand in this node here. acceptable delta pressure, and then we gonna add a time series, and we also gonna create it by value. Let's say we're out 250, and then perhaps in the peak hours here there is 350, 450, 350, and perhaps there is a little peak here at this time of day, 300. Perhaps we have a little lower here in the night time. And let's validate, see how it goes. We're in scenario 2, and somehow it only want to validate if we get hot water needs to be defined for the accumulator tank. Hot water volume. Let's really get a lot of arrows on this one here. Boundary condition. That's the one here. How much hot water is coming out? No, like that. And then we validate again. So there was no problem. So now we are getting a hit for simulation. And I have no idea why this here stands as it does. We stop. Now it's actually simulating. Well, let's see if we get some information in it. Let's see if we see what's happening at our accumulator tank. View times here. So this is the development in our tank. And let's see, and then I put in a lot of information here, and actually I could go into negative. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Looking forward to see you. There's perhaps one tool more I would like to show you. This one here is called simulation. Okay, simulation overview. So you actually get a lot of information, and you can, then if I want to put in some consumers, now we just have put all the consumers into that node. Oh, by the way, I really hate this here. This node 2. I would like to give it a new name, and the name should be accumulator nodes. Well, if I want to put in some consumers, then I change my layer. Then we have a consumer layer. So we can make that one active if you like. And we also that would do, yeah. And then perhaps you could add in some consumers. model object, and then do we get any consumers? Nope. So let's have a look at our layer once again. Oh, the consumer layer should be active like that. Now I guess something happening. Then you can add in some consumers if you like. And a lot of them, and then you can go into generate. Then you could press, and we gotta change layer again, which we'll do right away. Let's go into number 2, active, okay. And then you could somehow update affiliation like that. And now there should be a line here between these two, which we will find somewhere. On the show, that's it, yeah. Like that one. And there is a node here, and then you, if you like, then you can go back to the consumer layer. Active. Okay. And then you can go into each house here, edit consumer, and now it has a boundary condition, and then you can actually put in a time series on each, and then you are good to go. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, see you in class tomorrow. Bye.